like front door of local 7-Eleven. Around 5:30 a.m. raking bacon like a short order chef. Nothing short of the best I accept, like presenter of award when recipient is absent.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to tonight's game. Marv Albert along with Steve Kerr. Carter, one of the premier big men in the league. How do you deal with him down on the blocks?
Well, Marv, it's so important to have a dominant big man in this league, not only for scoring purposes down on the block, but rebounding, defense. You've got to protect the paint. So his dominance around the rim will have a huge impact on the game tonight.
Starting at center, number 12, Dwight Howard. Starting at guard, number 15, Vince Carter.
They're ready to go. Durant on a catch and shoot.
Boy, we've seen him make that shot so often from that spot. That's one of the areas on the floor that he just loves. Even with the defense all over him, he's able to drain it.
And Jameer Nelson off the mark.
He can make that one in his sleep, Marvin. That's his comfort zone, and I don't care what you do defensively. If he gets in that spot, he's going to make that 9 times out of 10.
Nelson looking to make his move. Here's Nelson. Here's Durant, and Kevin Durant with the bucket.
Well, as a coach, I mean, that's what you want. You want to get players in areas where they're comfortable, and guys that talented and that good, they're going to make a high percentage of those shots.
Howard gets it back to him. Not able to hit the three. Cephalosha with room. Here's the double, and Kevin Durant not able to score.
Well, you like the hustle, Marv, the second chance opportunity, but they just couldn't get it to go.
And puts it down.
Terrific job in the open floor, Marv, creating an easy basket, and they're really trying to push the tempo here in the first half.
Green on the hop. Here's Green.
Well, it's about all you can hope for. A nice, easy attempt, but they just can't make a shot.
And Vince Carter comes up short.
I like the game plan here, Marv. They're playing with a purpose. They're getting shots in spots they're comfortable in, and they're really executing offensively.
And scores.
Nice touch there on the break, Marv, but, you know, I thought he could have gotten closer to the rim, made an easier shot for himself.
Carter looking for the pick. Here's Howard, and Dwight Howard able to hit.
Well, with two offensive threats on the floor, you put them together in a screen and roll, the defense has to react. Somebody's going to end up with an open shot.
2.5 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Orlando down by 2. Here's Petrus.
Got to make the easy ones, Marv. That's a nice little attempt there, but just couldn't convert.
And it's rejected. Green with the shot.
Well, he had numbers in transition. I thought he could have gotten a layup and really settled for a poor shot.
Cephalosha trying to fade away. Here's Cephalosha. Petrus fires from downtown. Open shot, and Kevin Durant not able to hit. Nelson gets it across, and Vince Carter off the mark. And Michael Petrus able to flip it home.
Marv, offensive rebounding is about quickness and anticipation. It's a terrific play there.
Cephalosha with a quick release. A minute remaining in the quarter. Orlando down by 4. Delivery to Petrus. Offensive foul on Petrus. Cephalosha right back and rebounded by Carter.
That's great stuff, Marv. Early in the game, it's always important to establish a game plan, play with a purpose, get shots where you're comfortable, and really establish that offensive rhythm.
Three-second differential between the game clock and the shot clock. Durant fires it out, and the field goal.
Marv, it is so much easier to make a shot like that when you get a good pass from a teammate. That time, terrific offensive rhythm.
He fires from downtown. So at the end of the first quarter, the Magic trail by 4. Steve, this has been a well-played first quarter. I think both coaches have to be pleased.
Yeah, both teams played pretty well, Marv. Neither team was able to build much of a lead in that first quarter, but I look for the pace to pick up here in the second.
Petrus is turned back. An open opportunity for 3. Carter able to hustle it down. Here come the Magic. Now here's the double. The Thunder will get it back.
Well, Marv, in a close game like this one, I mean, those mistakes eventually could be the difference in the game.
Durant, who has lots of space.
Anytime you end up with a wide open shot, you've got to be happy. Hey, sometimes it just doesn't go in, Marv.
Cephalosha fires one up.
Marv, you've got to finish that play. When you get into the paint, you get that kind of penetration, you've got to come away with some points.
And Michael Petrus could not finish.
Well, they did a nice job offensively, Marv, but they just did not finish the play.
Cephalosha with a wide-open shot.
That's exactly the kind of shot they're looking for here tonight. In rhythm, excellent spacing, and that's right in his comfort zone. He'll make that more times than not.
Durant pushes it down. Here's Cephalosha, and he gets the friendly roll.
Well, you've got to give your rebounder a lane for an outlet pass, Marv. They did so there. That led to the advantage at the other end.
And Jameer Nelson right back. And he'll go to the line.
Well, he'll get 2 free throws here, Marvin. Very important early in the game to establish something from the free throw line.
And he makes them both. 2 minutes gone by in the second. Orlando down by 5. Orlando gets it across. And Rashard Lewis comes up short.
Well, this is a tight game. This club is trying to develop some kind of offensive rhythm, and turnovers like that one are not going to help at all.
Here's Green. Delivery to Howard. Here's Howard. Yes. Nelson walks it across. Here's Nelson. Nelson to the line. He's a 93% free throw shooter.
Well, Nelson made Steve Francis expendable back in 2005-2006. The Magic traded Francis to the Knicks and allowed Nelson to become the team's starting point guard, and he really flourished at that point. Terrific shooter, excellent ball handler, very strong, deceptively so for his size, and I think he has a chance to be one of the top point guards in the NBA for a long time to come.
Open opportunity. It counts, and the foul.
Well, look at the body control, Marv, the strength, the ability to complete the play even when he's drawing contact.
Nelson with the open three. For three, off the mark.
Well, Marv, they didn't score on that possession, but you have to like the hustle. The second chance opportunity is so important in this game.
Lewis coming over with some help defense. Here's Carter.
Well, close game here early on, so this club trying to force the issue, get out and get some easy buckets.
Durant wide open.
Sometimes, Marv, this game is simply about putting the ball in the basket. This time they do everything right, but they come away with nothing.
And timeout called late in this first half. Cephalosha for three.
Well, you can't expect to win close games like this one if you make defensive plays like that, Marv. Leaving a shooter wide open in rhythm, that's just not going to get it done.
Petrus firing.
He's got to know his role, Marv. He's not out there to take ill-advised shots early in the clock.
And gets the friendly roll. We're down to 20 seconds to go in the quarter. Orlando down by 6. Cephalosha giving no room. 5 seconds remain. That was a three-point attempt and able to knock it down.
Looked to me like a little communication gap, Marv, a mix-up defensively because they let a good shooter get a wide open look.
And on that note, the second quarter is finished. The Magic trail by 9. The Magic in a situation now where they must come from behind. They have only themselves to blame because they're not taking care of the basketball.
Now they've got to be much sharper in the second half, Marv, offensively. They got to spread the floor, move the ball, and create better shooting opportunities.
Cephalosha to the pull-up. He fires from downtown. Cephalosha able to reach for it. Here's Durant. Nelson with the shot, and Jameer Nelson got the roll.
Marv, how about the speed of this club getting up and down the court so quickly?
And he finishes with some flair.
Once again, poor defense, Marv, leads to the easy hoop. They've got to tighten things up here.
And a backcourt violation is called.
Where's the defense, Marv? I mean, they know he's a three-point shooter. There's no closeout, no rotation. Can't leave a guy wide open like that.
And Vince Carter got the roll.
Well, that's what you have to do to try to get back into the ballgame, Marv. Get some easy baskets in transition.
Here's Durant, and Kevin Durant is able to score. Here come the Magic. Nelson at the point. For three, and Vince Carter not able to hit. Here comes Oklahoma City. Cephalosha able to pull it back.
Great transition offense, Marv, begins with a defensive rebound, and you've got to love the way they're pushing the ball up the floor.
Here's Carter. Back comes Oklahoma City again.
Well, when you make such a quick outlet pass, Marv, the defense is unable to recover. Tell you what, that reminded me a little bit of Bill Walton in his heyday.
Shades of Walton, Bill Russell. How about Wes Unseld?
Sure.
One-time Bullet who had a terrific outlet pass. Cephalosha gets it back. Here's Cephalosha. Nelson now running the offense. And Vince Carter comes up short. Howard kicks it out. He hit it.
It's a big play there, Marv. With this team trailing, they have to find some energy. It's a big offensive putback.
And a timeout is called. Durant gets inside.
Well, good offense usually leads to a high percentage shot. Nice effort there, Marv.
Nelson for three, a wide open shot.
Well, anytime you're trailing, Marv, you got to get back into the ballgame with hustle and energy.
And the bucket.
That's a pretty easy hoop there, Marv. They got to tighten up that defense.
Nelson now running the team. That was a three-point attempt. Durant on the rebound. Here's Durant. Nelson playing the point. And Jameer Nelson off the mark. And he puts it down.
Beautiful transition basketball, the nice outlet leading to the numbers at the other end. That's how this team has built this lead.
Nelson, who's been off tonight. 30 seconds left in the quarter. Orlando down by 15. Not able to hit.
Once again, Marv, easy penetration to the rim. Defense very fortunate there.
Here's Durant.
Well, where is the focus, Marv? You're down big, trying to get back into the game. You can't just carelessly give the ball away, and that leads to an easy two at the other end.
Here's Nelson. Yes, Nelson is 3 for 10 from the three-point line. Howard with the block. 3/4 of this one have been played. The Magic trail by 14. Steve, it is on to the fourth quarter. This crowd has been silent. They've been completely out of the game.
Well, their team has to get things going here, Marv. They're not out of this ballgame, but they've got to start executing offensively. They've been pretty sloppy here all night. If they're going to win this game, now's the time to get going.
Nelson on the run. Here's Carter.
Marv, this team fell behind early by taking poor shots. That time, a very solid possession, and they get the good look.
Durant on a quick release, and Jeff Green got the roll.
That's just too easy, Marv. You can't give up offensive rebound opportunities when you're trailing.
Carter with room for three. Open shot. Lewis rebounds. Here's Carter. And Vince Carter knocks down the three. They have come from way back. They trailed by as many as 18. It is now an 8-point game.
Well, you have to admire what this team's done, Marv. They were down huge, and they fought their way back into this game. Might be too little too late, but admirable job nonetheless.
Shot clock down to 5. Down to 2. And Jeff Green able to knock it down. Back come the Magic again. Nelson with room. Rebound by Lewis. Orlando moves it across, and Michael Petras will put it home. And how things have turned.
I can't believe they haven't called a timeout, Marv. That big lead has all but vanished, and this team has lost all offensive rhythm.
And Kevin Durant right back. 2.5 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. Orlando down by 8. Here's the double.
Boy, it's fourth quarter, Marv. You can't give up such easy hoops.
Durant again. He fires from downtown. Oh, what a shot!
Well, he's awfully comfortable from that area, Marv, and that's the kind of execution they're going to need if they're going to come back and win this game.
Here come the Magic. Nelson finds the room. Wide open. And Kevin Durant, so proficient on that catch and shoot, got it off. to the rim. Vince Carter able to stuff.
Can't give up easy hoops like that, Marv. You've got to force some perimeter shots.
Nice entry pass. Yes. And timeout taken late here in the fourth.
Marv, this is not a moment where you need to panic. There's plenty of time left in this ballgame. Get a score here, make a stop, and you're in good shape.
Oh, it's deflected from downtown.
Beautiful rhythm on that stroke, Marv. Now you've got to go back to the other end and make a stop. You're still in this game.
Cephalosha gets it right back.
Marv, late in the game, when you're not in the penalty and you're losing, you might as well go all out and try to force a steal. You don't have to worry about committing a foul.
And hits both. And a timeout is called.
Well, Marv, facing this kind of deficit, you're really in big trouble, but what you try to do is get a quick three-pointer off, so maybe a flare screen or a quick pick and pop. Try to get a shooter open, knock down a three, and then you've got to force a turnover. If not, foul and send somebody to the line. But either way, they're probably in trouble at this point.
Green at the line, first time tonight. And Jeff Green with 10 points.
Well, at this point, Marv, you've got to put your best shooters on the floor. Facing this kind of deficit, probably need threes. So look for this club to draw something up to get a perimeter look. And then at that point, force a turnover. If you can't do that, you've got to foul and hope that the other team misses, because this is really desperation time.
One second differential between the game clock and the shot clock. Here's Carter. Howard on the rebound. Oh, that's a foul to stop the clock, and he'll go to the line. And he makes them both. Petrus pushes it up. Final seconds. Here's Nelson. There's the final buzzer. The Magic have come up short. The final score is 68-62. Vince Carter is the high man with 29 points. So for Steve Kerr and our entire crew, this is Marv Albert saying so long from the Amway Arena in Orlando.